Hello and welcome back to MK Info, your go-to source for news analysis and everything that matters. Today we're diving into a significant recent event, the condolence visit by former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar to the family of the late Chief Edwin Clark. On February 21st, 2025, Atiku Abubakar and Nasir El-Rufai paid a visit to the family of the late Niger Delta leader, Chief Edwin Clark, who passed away on February 17th, 2025. During the visit, El-Rufai praised Atiku for his contributions to Nigeria's economic reforms. According to him, Atiku was instrumental in driving economic policy under the Obasanjo administration, saying, and I quote, "Nobody gives Alhaji Atiku Abubakar the credit for economic policy making during that time. Many of the things we did under his leadership."
This Nigerian source, not only Niger Delta. He was a pan-Nigerian. Anybody paying tribute to him and confines him to only the Niger Delta is not being fair to his services, to his sense of patriotism, and to his struggles in this country. Therefore, on behalf of the entourage that I have led here this afternoon, we want to offer our deepest condolences of gratitude to God for a life well lived. And we pray for the repose of his soul, and we identify the members of the family, Niger Delta people, and Nigerians in general over this loss.
Nobody gives Vice President Atiku Abubakar the credit for leading the economic policy making under the Obasanjo administration. Many of the things that we take from PDP to the economic changes under his leadership. But maybe because we don't write a lot and people don't read history, we tend to forget. We only remember negative things. And I think it's part of human nature to remember only negative things and forget positive things. I'm honored and humbled to come with Vice President Atiku Abubakar to condole this family and commend the work that DK Clark has done. And I call on you as a family and the other family behind them to please continue your good work. The most important part of that good work is to do what he has always stood for: one Nigeria.
However, not everyone saw this visit in a positive light. The Transparency and Accountability Network has criticized the move, accusing Atiku and El-Rufai of turning a solemn condolence visit into a political event. They referred to it as a brazen act of disrespect to the dead and a slap in the face to the grieving family. This visit has sparked heated debates across the country, with some questioning the motives behind the timing and nature of their statements. Was this truly a gesture of solidarity, or was there something more political behind it? As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Do you think political figures should separate condolences from politics? Or is this just a part of the Nigerian political landscape? El-Rufai, back then, made an extremely bold declaration saying, "If I will ever decamp the PDP, then it means Satan has converted to Islam."
You were recently quoted to have said, you can only go back to the PDP if Satan converted to Islam.
Yeah, you know, I drew that metaphor to show the impossibility of Nasir El-Rufai ever going to the PDP. If I have to leave the APC, I will retire from politics and go back to doing other things that I was doing, because politics was something that I just got into some years ago.
Now, at that time, El-Rufai was a staunch member of the All Progressives Congress, APC, and his statement was a clear message to anyone suggesting that he might ever align with the opposition. Fast forward to today, and that statement seems to be fading into the past. El-Rufai, along with Atiku Abubakar, a prominent figure in the PDP, recently paid a condolence visit to the family of the late Chief Edwin Clark. During this visit, El-Rufai praised Atiku for his role in Nigeria's economic reforms under the Obasanjo administration. Now, this is a man who, in the past, wouldn't even entertain the idea of being associated with Atiku's party. Let's step back and think about this. El-Rufai's statement was not just some offhand comment. It was a deliberate and emphatic declaration. To many, it represented his unwavering commitment to the APC and his outright rejection of the PDP. So, what has changed? How did the same man who once said he would never join the PDP end up praising Atiku, who's one of the most influential members of the party? This raises some very important questions. Is this a strategic political shift, or has El-Rufai truly had a change of heart? The political landscape in Nigeria has always been fluid, and alliances can shift overnight. But this sudden closeness between El-Rufai and Atiku is something many didn't see coming, especially given El-Rufai's past statements. It's hard to ignore the fact that this could be more than just a condolence visit. Could this be the beginning of a political alliance, or even a future coalition? Let's not forget, this visit was far from a private affair. Atiku and El-Rufai made headlines when they were seen together, exchanging pleasantries and speaking highly of each other. Some political observers believe that El-Rufai's praise of Atiku was an attempt to pave the way for future collaboration, while others argue that he was simply showing respect for Atiku's role in the economic reforms of the past. Either way, it's a dramatic shift from what we've heard from El-Rufai in the past. And the reactions have been mixed. Some have criticised El-Rufai for going back on his word, accusing him of hypocrisy. They argue that his praise of Atiku is a blatant betrayal of his previous stance against the PDP. Others, however, are willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, suggesting that this could be a sign of political maturity and growth. So what does this mean for the future of Nigerian politics? Has El-Rufai's relationship with the PDP truly changed? Is he preparing for a bigger political move? We know that in politics, anything can happen, but this is certainly something we need to watch closely. At the end of the day, only time will tell what El-Rufai's next move will be. Will he stick with the APC, or will he find common ground with the PDP and Atiku? One thing is for sure, politics in Nigeria is never static, and El-Rufai's actions have certainly opened up a whole new chapter to consider. I want to hear from you. Do you think El-Rufai has betrayed his earlier position, or is this just part of the ever-changing political dynamics? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to MK Info for more updates. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more insights.